Alcyoneus? Alcyoneus was the mightiest giant challenging Olympus during the legendary Gigantomachy against the immortal gods.
Born from Gaia after Uranus's blood touched Earth, he embodied primordial vengeance against divine rulers forever. He ruled as a Gigantes leader, representing Earth's unstoppable fury against Olympian authority and heavenly order. His immortality endured whenever he remained upon his homeland, making direct victory nearly impossible for enemies. Heracles dragged Alcyoneus beyond his homeland, allowing the mighty hero to finally defeat him permanently. Ancient Greek myths remembered Alcyoneus as one of the greatest threats facing Olympus during divine warfare. Artists traditionally portrayed towering armored warriors wielding enormous clubs beside rugged mountains and shattered battlefields dramatically. His legendary defeat highlighted cooperation between gods and heroes against overwhelming primordial forces threatening creation together. Today, Alcyoneus symbolizes overwhelming strength, resilience, rebellion, and the inevitable downfall of unchecked arrogance everywhere. Porphyrion. Porphyrion stood among the fiercest giants battling Olympian gods during the devastating war against Olympus together. Born from Gaia's vengeance, Porphyrion emerged alongside fellow Gigantes to overthrow Zeus and divine authority forever.
He represented supreme aggression, destructive ambition, and relentless rebellion against heavenly rulers governing the ancient cosmos.
His immense strength rivaled powerful gods, while fearless determination terrified even experienced Olympian warriors during battle. Zeus tricked Porphyrion before Heracles delivered the fatal blow, ending his violent assault upon Olympus permanently. Greek mythology remembers Porphyrion as one of the Gigantomachy's strongest warriors opposing divine civilization and justice. Artists often depict muscular armored giants carrying massive spears beneath storm-filled skies and collapsing mountain peaks. His downfall demonstrated overwhelming strength alone could never overcome wisdom, strategy, and united divine resistance together. Today, Porphyrion symbolizes reckless ambition, destructive pride, overwhelming power, and inevitable defeat before true justice forever. Enceladus. Enceladus ranks among the legendary giants, challenging Olympian supremacy during the catastrophic Gigantomachy across ancient Greece. Born from Gaia's wrath, Enceladus joined countless Gigantes seeking revenge against victorious Olympian gods after Titan defeat. He represented Earth's destructive fury, while opposing Zeus and the established order governing heaven and humanity alike. His enormous physical strength allowed devastating attacks capable of shaking mountains and terrifying immortal gods repeatedly. Athena crushed Enceladus beneath Sicily, explaining volcanic eruptions through his endless struggles beneath the island forever. Greek storytellers remembered Enceladus whenever earthquakes and volcanic fires reminded people of ancient divine conflicts continually. Artists portrayed gigantic armored warriors partially buried beneath mountains, while flames erupt dramatically from surrounding landscapes everywhere. His enduring legend connected natural disasters with mythology, inspiring generations across Greek cultural and religious traditions together. Today, Enceladus symbolizes buried power, volcanic destruction, rebellion, and nature's unstoppable force beneath civilization always. Polybotes. Polybotes fought fiercely against Olympian gods during the Gigantomachy, displaying terrifying strength and relentless determination throughout. Born from Gaia's vengeance, Polybotes sought revenge against Olympian rulers, following the Titans' crushing defeat completely. He embodied destructive rebellion while challenging Poseidon, protector of oceans, earthquakes, and maritime order across Greece. His gigantic power enabled devastating assaults capable of shattering coastlines and overwhelming powerful divine opponents repeatedly. Poseidon defeated Polybotes by crushing him beneath Kos, creating the island of Nisros according mythology. Ancient Greeks connected Polybotes with earthquakes, believing his imprisoned struggles caused violent tremors beneath surrounding islands. Artists frequently portrayed colossal warriors confronting Poseidon among crashing waves, rocky cliffs, and shattered coastal landscapes dramatically. His legendary imprisonment reflected Greek beliefs, explaining natural disasters through powerful mythological conflicts beneath Earth's surface. Today, Polybotes symbolizes unstoppable rebellion, seismic destruction, divine punishment, and nature's overwhelming, unpredictable power forever. Mimas? Mimas fought courageously among the Gigantes during their legendary rebellion against Olympus and immortal divine rulers. Born from Gaia's righteous anger,
Mimas joined fellow giants seeking vengeance after the Titans' humiliating downfall together. He represented relentless resistance against Olympian supremacy, while embracing Earth's ancient power against heavenly authority completely. His tremendous physical strength enabled devastating combat, despite facing vastly experienced and powerful Olympian gods fearlessly.
According to tradition, Hephaestus defeated Mimas using blazing molten iron during the fierce Gigantomachy battle permanently. Greek mythology remembered Mimas among the fearless giants challenging Olympus, despite overwhelming odds against eventual victory.
Artists commonly portrayed massive armored giants surrounded by volcanic flames, broken weapons, and shattered rocky terrain. His legendary defeat reinforced Greek beliefs that divine order ultimately prevailed against chaos and destructive rebellion forever. Today, Mimas symbolizes fearless resistance, immense strength, tragic defeat, and the triumph of cosmic order. Ephialtes? Ephialtes towered among the fearsome giants, challenging Olympian rule during the legendary Gigantomachy across Greece. Born from Gaia's vengeance, Ephialtes joined fellow Gigantes seeking revenge against victorious Olympian gods together.
He represented defiant rebellion against divine authority, while embracing Earth's unstoppable primordial strength completely always.
His enormous stature and relentless determination overwhelmed opponents through unmatched physical strength during fierce battles. Apollo blinded one eye while Heracles struck the other, finally ending Ephialtes' terrifying assault permanently.
Greek mythology celebrated Ephialtes as a formidable giant opposing Olympus during one of mythology's greatest conflicts.
Artists traditionally portrayed towering armored warriors, wielding gigantic spears beneath stormy skies and shattered mountain landscapes. His dramatic downfall emphasized coordinated heroism and divine unity, overcoming even the strongest rebellious adversaries together. Today, Ephialtes symbolizes reckless defiance, immense strength, inevitable defeat, and the triumph of divine order. Otus. Otus stood among mythology's most powerful giants, challenging Olympian supremacy alongside his mighty brother Ephialtes. Born to Poseidon and Iphimedeia, Otus belonged to the legendary twin giants called Alcyoneus together. He represented towering ambition, fearless rebellion, and overwhelming confidence against the immortal Olympian gods continually everywhere. His incredible strength allowed impossible feats, including stacking mountains while threatening heaven itself with conquest. Otus attempted capturing Artemis, but accidentally perished after striking his brother during deceptive divine intervention. Greek mythology remembers Otus as an extraordinary giant whose arrogance ultimately guaranteed his tragic destruction forever.
Artists commonly depict colossal warriors lifting mountains beneath dark skies while displaying fearless expressions and armor.
His legendary failure reinforced Greek warnings against pride, challenging gods beyond reasonable mortal or giant limitations. Today, Otus symbolizes unchecked ambition, immense power, tragic arrogance, and inevitable consequences before divine authority forever. Orion. Orion became the legendary giant hunter renowned throughout Greek mythology for extraordinary strength and unmatched hunting skills.
Born through miraculous traditions, Orion's parentage varies between Poseidon, Gaia, and other ancient mythological accounts. He ruled no kingdom, but represented heroic hunting, courage, wilderness, and unmatched physical ability across Greece.
His exceptional strength allowed fearless confrontations against dangerous beasts inhabiting forests, mountains, and untamed wilderness together.
Artemis, or a giant scorpion, eventually caused Orion's death before Zeus placed him among eternal stars. Greek storytellers celebrated Orion's adventures through myths explaining prominent constellations visible across night skies forever.
Artists traditionally portray powerful hunters carrying massive clubs, lion skins, and brilliant celestial stars surrounding them. His constellation became one of humanity's most recognized astronomical landmarks across countless civilizations throughout recorded history. Today, Orion symbolizes bravery, adventure, legendary hunting, and humanity's fascination with the endless night sky.
Polyphemus.
Polyphemus was the infamous Cyclops whose encounter with Odysseus became one mythology's greatest adventures ever. Born to Poseidon and Theusa, Polyphemus inherited enormous strength from his divine sea god father. He lived as a solitary shepherd, representing untamed wilderness beyond civilized Greek society and customs.
His gigantic body and incredible strength easily overpowered ordinary humans while guarding enormous flocks relentlessly alone.
Odysseus cleverly escaped captivity after blinding Polyphemus with a sharpened wooden stake during desperate survival efforts. Greek mythology transformed Polyphemus into an unforgettable symbol of monstrous strength, defeated through brilliant human intelligence. Artists frequently portray enormous one-eyed shepherds carrying giant clubs beside caves and grazing sheep peacefully together. His unforgettable legend inspired countless artistic works exploring courage, survival, intelligence, and dangerous unfamiliar worlds throughout history. Today, Polyphemus symbolizes brute strength, isolation, vulnerability, and intelligence overcoming overwhelming physical power forever. Argus. Argus was the vigilant giant guardian, famous for possessing 100 ever-watchful eyes across his body. Born from ancient primordial ancestry, Argus served powerful gods through unwavering loyalty and remarkable vigilance continually. He represented constant vigilance, faithful guardianship, and tireless protection against deception, threatening divine responsibilities everywhere always.
His countless eyes allowed continuous awareness because many remained open, while others peacefully rested simultaneously together.
Hera appointed Argus guarding Io until Hermes cleverly defeated him through music and unexpected deception permanently.
Greek mythology honored Argus as the ultimate guardian, whose unwavering watchfulness became legendary across generations forever. Artists traditionally portray gigantic warriors covered with countless eyes, carrying spears and protective armor confidently everywhere. His remarkable story inspired lasting expressions describing extraordinary awareness, careful observation, and dependable faithful guardianship throughout history. Today, Argus symbolizes vigilance, loyalty, protection, awareness, and the importance of constant watchfulness against danger. Geryon. Geryon was the fearsome three-bodied giant guarding magnificent red cattle within ancient Greek mythology faithfully. Born to Chrysaor and Caliro, Geryon inherited extraordinary strength from his remarkable divine ancestry together.
He ruled the distant island Erythea, while protecting sacred livestock with unwavering determination every single day. His three connected bodies granted overwhelming physical power, resilience, and terrifying combat abilities against determined enemies. Heracles defeated Geryon during his 10th labor before claiming the legendary crimson cattle successfully forever. Greek mythology remembered Geryon as a powerful obstacle testing Heracles' courage, endurance, and heroic determination completely. Artists traditionally portrayed three armored bodies, multiple shields, powerful spears, and magnificent crimson cattle together.
His legendary confrontation demonstrated heroic perseverance, overcoming seemingly impossible challenges across distant mythical landscapes forever together. Today, Geryon symbolizes overwhelming strength, resilience, legendary guardianship, and heroic triumph against impossible adversaries everywhere.
Antaeus. Antaeus was the mighty Libyan giant, drawing limitless strength directly from his mother Earth continually. Born to Poseidon and Gaia, Antaeus inherited divine power from both sea and earth together.
He guarded remote lands, while challenging every traveler to deadly wrestling contests without showing mercy ever. His unmatched strength continually returned whenever his feet remained firmly connected with the living earth. Heracles lifted Antaeus above the ground, before crushing him through overwhelming strength and brilliant strategy. Greek mythology celebrated Antaeus as a terrifying opponent whose greatest power contained a hidden weakness always. Artists commonly portray muscular giants wrestling fearlessly upon rocky terrain beneath vast open skies dramatically together.
His remarkable story emphasized discovering hidden weaknesses before confronting seemingly invincible opponents through careful observation wisely. Today, Antaeus symbolizes resilience, natural strength, hidden vulnerability, and intelligence overcoming superior physical power forever.
Tityos. Tityos was the gigantic son of Gaia, infamous for attacking the goddess Leto without reason.
Born from Gaia through ancient traditions, Tityos possessed extraordinary size exceeding ordinary giants across Greece entirely. He represented uncontrolled violence, arrogance, and reckless aggression against respected Olympian gods and sacred justice.
His enormous body possessed incredible strength, capable of terrifying mortals, and challenging powerful divine beings alike.
Apollo and Artemis swiftly killed Tityos after protecting their mother from his brutal assault successfully. Greek mythology condemned Tityos to eternal punishment within Tartarus for committing unforgivable crimes against divinity forever. Artists traditionally portray gigantic chained figures, while vultures consume his regenerating liver inside the underworld endlessly. His horrifying punishment warned audiences that crimes against divine order carried everlasting consequences beyond mortal comprehension. Today, Tityos symbolizes unchecked violence, divine punishment, eternal suffering, and justice ultimately prevailing over wickedness forever. Typhon. Typhon stands as Greek mythology's greatest monster, threatening Olympus with unimaginable destructive power and terrifying fury. Born from Gaia and Tartarus, Typhon emerged to challenge Zeus after the giant's devastating defeat completely. He embodied chaos, destruction, storms, monsters, and catastrophic forces opposing divine order throughout creation eternally always. His countless serpentine heads unleashed fire, poisonous breath, and terrifying voices capable of shaking heaven itself. Zeus ultimately defeated Typhon using thunderbolts before imprisoning him beneath Mount Etna permanently forever together. Ancient Greeks connected Typhon's imprisonment with earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and destructive natural disasters across Sicily continually. Artists portray gigantic winged bodies, serpent heads, blazing flames, and monstrous features inspiring overwhelming terror everywhere. His legendary defeat established Zeus's unquestioned supremacy over every monstrous threat challenging Olympian authority forever afterward. Today, Typhon symbolizes ultimate chaos, overwhelming destruction, monstrous power, and inevitable defeat before divine justice forever. Briareus. Briareus was the mighty hundred-handed giant serving Olympian gods with extraordinary loyalty and unmatched strength faithfully. Born to Uranus and Gaia, Briareus belonged among the powerful Hecatoncheires, guarding primordial cosmic order together. He protected divine authority, while supporting Zeus against rebellious titans, threatening universal stability and lasting peace. His 100 powerful hands hurled countless massive boulders, overwhelming enemies through relentless, unstoppable force during battles. Briareus helped secure Zeus's victory during the Titanomachy, forever changing Greek mythology's divine leadership successfully together. Greek mythology honored Briareus as a loyal ally whose strength defended cosmic balance against ancient chaos. Artists traditionally portray colossal warriors possessing 100 arms and 50 heads, carrying enormous boulders confidently. His remarkable loyalty distinguished him from destructive giants, proving immense strength could faithfully protect righteous order. Today, Briareus symbolizes loyalty, overwhelming strength, heroic service, and steadfast protection of cosmic balance forever.